how to glow up this school year, have your dream body, have that confidence, and maybe even have people talking about your crazy glow up, then this is the video for you. Hi best friends, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys my own glow up tips that helped me to go from this to this. It's insane. This video is kind of like a companion video to my previous video, which was how to glow up mentally, and this one is more focused on like some beauty tricks, some more like physical appearance tips. Now, as I've been trying to do more and more, at the end of this video I'm going to be giving a shout out to the person who is most active either on my Instagram, my TikTok, or my YouTube, so stay tuned for that because it might as well be you. I'm all out of sugar. I don't got none for you. So the very first tip that I can give you guys when it comes to the face is to build a skincare routine that works for you. Now, I know there are like thousands upon thousands like influencer skincare routines out there, and you might think that if I use the same products as this girl, if I follow her skin routine to a T, I'm gonna have the same looking skin as her, but in reality that is not true. We all have different skin types, so the thing here is you need to figure out what your skin type is. I think there's like a dry skin type, an oily skin type, and a mixed skin type, which is what I have, but it goes even deeper than that. There's also like if you have thicker skin, if you have thinner skin, do you have wide pores or do you have small pores? So the moral of the story here is to figure out your skin type. You can try to do that by watching videos on the internet, or you can actually visit a dermatologist, which can be really costly, I know that. You can also try out different skin routines and different products and just like pretty much get there through trial and error. Also, you guys, I got myself a drink to like reward myself for waking up early and kind of like make this video more fun, but my dumb self decided to put it in the freezer while I'm doing my makeup, and now it's frozen. Don't be coming for my berries, you can't handle the job. So one little hack that I'm definitely going to tell you guys, if you're trying different products, do a patch test before you put it on your face because we don't want any allergies, especially on our face. Put the product on your wrist and see if you notice any redness over 24 hours, if it starts to like get rashy or anything like that. If it does. Okay, editing intervention. I know I said to put it on for 24 hours, but that was a mistake. You should put it on for as long as like it says on the product, and then notice if you have any irritations over the 24 hours. Then definitely don't use it, but if it doesn't, then you're probably good to go and you're good to use it on your face. They're looking at you. They're looking at me. My drink has considerably melted, so let's talk about body, weight loss, and how to start eating healthy. It's so ironic that I'm holding like a pretty unhealthy drink while talking about this, but you know, treat yourself. So the first hack that I have for you guys to start eating healthy is to replace the junk food in your house with the food that you prefer to have instead, and have that food readily available. Have you ever noticed that like usually we have our Snickers bars or our chocolates or something just like lying around on the table or in the cabinet maybe? It's pretty easy to get it. You can just like reach out, grab it, and that's it. But with like fruits and berries and stuff like that, I always find myself just being like, oh, but if I want to eat it, I just have to like wash it. When you buy the fruits, take them out of the package, wash them, and put them in a bowl or in a container where they won't go bad. So whenever you have a craving to have a snack, you're gonna have that healthy snack readily available, and it's gonna be easier to make that choice and actually reach for it. My second tip with the face is find an everyday makeup look that works for you and flatters your best features. And now I'm gonna show you guys my go-to everyday makeup look, and maybe you guys can also find something that works for you in that makeup look. Okay, everyday makeup time. So I usually like don't wear foundation. I just start out with my concealer, and I do my concealer with my fingers, which I would not recommend for anyone. I honestly feel like concealer always makes the biggest difference. Using a primer is such a freaking life hack, you guys. When you don't use a primer, your eyeshadow usually like creases, or at least like mine usually just goes from being on my eyelids into like being this like broken line right here. There's one thing that you guys probably might not expect that I do. I take an eye pencil and I go in with it to kind of like lay down the foundation for the eyeliner that I'm gonna do later on. I do this like really lightly. Okay. Then I go in with a completely like white shade all over both of my eyelids because it makes it easier to blend when this is like my base shade. My friend's like playing with my dog, and also surprised I have friends. I know, shocker, right? So the next thing that I kind of like to do with this is I take a blending brush, which at this point is kind of dirty, but it's okay, we're gonna deal with it. And I put it in like a little bit of a darker shade and a little bit of like medium shade, and I just start going into my crease with this. So I usually take the eyeliner brush and I put it in like the darkest shade in the palette. Nick! And I kind of like outline my eye with it where I put the pencil before. So this is a little life hack. If you don't have a blush, you can just put a little bit of like lipstick on your kind of like cheek area. I'm gonna take like a nude, what is this, lipstick or something like that, and put it a little bit, like dab it on my lips. And then I take the same lipstick and I dab it like in the middle. And this is my completed everyday makeup look.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
Dude, she put my dog's head in like... Do not try new things when you don't have enough time in the morning and right before school. Let me explain. So maybe you saw this cute makeup look that you thought looked really cute, but you have never tried it before. But you wake up before school this morning and you're kind of like, maybe I should do that makeup look today. And maybe the makeup look is kind of complicated and you've never done it before. You might mess up, and then there's gonna be no time to take it off, or you haven't like worn it before and you don't know how exactly it looks. Maybe it looks really good to you in the moment, but then you look at it later and you're like, oh my god, what was I doing? But obviously I would never ever tell you guys not to express yourself and not to wear what you want to wear. Never be like, oh, don't wear this because it looks ugly on you. Like literally, that's not my intention. My tip here is that you should try out the things that you want to wear to school, whether it's a makeup look or whether it's like a clothing look, because those new shoes might end up being incredibly uncomfortable and you might end up like suffering through the whole day, or that skirt might be riding up too much and lead to some really awkward moments because you haven't worn that makeup look or that clothing look before. One little life hack that I love, you guys, when it comes to like face, there are these beauty patches that you can put on when you get pimples. I feel like that makes it look a little more cuter. The second life hack that I really loved is using castor oil on your eyelashes to make them like thicker and longer and like healthier. I did this for a really long time and I would always like notice the difference.
My friend got 40-inch hair. Bitches love to stare.
Okay, one thing that I really freaking hate that they always do in movies, like every single time there's a movie a character is getting a glow up, they always get straight hair. But honestly, a glow up is literally just finding a look that reflects you very accurately as well as flatters you and works with your best features.
I also feel like the biggest glow up for me was when I learned to own my natural curly hair. And I feel like one of the coolest life hacks when it comes to curly hair is to use coconut oil like 2 to 3 hours before washing your hair. And also just like having straight hair during a glow up. One of the biggest myths of a glow up is that you cannot have a glow up with colorful hair.
Literally, it's not a thing that you cannot be pretty with colorful hair. I know with like eating healthy, you can be pressured to eat certain things because you see everyone on the internet do it. But again, everything with glow ups is so freaking personal, you guys. A lot of people, when they do like oatmeal, they say like not to put any sugar in it and this and that, but I find it pretty hard not to eat like plain oatmeal. So I usually add something like honey or jam or some fruits that I really like. No matter how healthy you are, no matter how well you're doing at like starting your new like healthy eating lifestyle, you're gonna have cravings. We all have cravings, we will always have cravings, but the key with this is to not deny yourself the craving, because then you're gonna end up craving it even more and binging it because it's unavailable, which makes it more desirable. But instead, give yourself a smaller piece of that craving. And take it slow. Don't try to go whole turkey and the next day I'm only gonna eat greens and I'm only gonna eat healthy from here on out. No, slowly transition, because that will make sure that you don't fall off more often than you're going to, because you're always going to slip up. The key is just to like not beat yourself up over that slip up.
Category is body. Look at the way it's sitting.
Drink water like 20 to 30 minutes before you're eating, but like sometimes we feel like we're hungry when we're actually thirsty, so water is gonna help fill you up a little more. The second hack is one of my favorite hacks, and it's actually really freaking cool, you guys. It's to eat from blue plates. Here's why. If you're eating from a blue plate, you're more likely to eat less because the color blue decreases appetite, while the colors yellow, red, and orange increase appetite. That's why it's used in a lot of restaurants and fast food chains.
Category is body. Look at the way it's sitting.
Next hack is kind of similar to this previous one, and it is actually to eat from smaller plates. But here's why. This is low-key like tricking your mind to feel like you're eating more when you're actually eating less. So when you have a big plate, whatever is on there, it can be the same amount. It seems like a small amount as compared to when you put it on a small plate, it immediately seems like a big amount of food.
Catch your attention, you look like you lost your breath.
Don't you think that it's good to keep the video moving? Who are you? I'm you, but I'm the one who does not waste time by eating berries and actually gives people what they want. So why don't you just get out of my bed zone? Fine. Gonna go eat my berries and you're not gonna get it. Yeah, like I want them so much. Your loss, idiot. You may call me the harsh truth. So if you want to glow up, you have to make sacrifices. And what I mean by this is that you need to move up your wake up time in the morning, because waking up earlier in the morning will give you more time to get ready and be less stressed, because when you wake up early, you can get ready properly, you can put on your outfit, you can do your makeup in peace, drink coffee, and just like get the right mindset for the day ahead. While when you wake up late and you're rushing around and you don't even know what you're putting on, it is not a cute look. And don't even get me started on picking out the outfit the same day you're going to school. Girl, pick the outfit the night before. And you guys, this week's shout out goes to all of my amazing freaking fan pages on TikTok. Like, what the heck? It is insane to me. You guys are literally the best. Like, I'm gonna insert all of them on the screen right now, but yeah, this is crazy. So shout out to all of you guys who made TikTok fan pages for me and made so many amazing edits. I love you guys so much. It's like literally insane that someone would like sit down and make an edit for me. I'm literally like, what? And at the end of the day, you guys, your mindset, confidence, and mentally leveling up are just as important as the outer appearance glow up. And if you want to hear more on that, then you can watch my previous glow up video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys, and bye.